Jai Sri Krishna. In Srimad Bhagavatam, Canto 1, Chapter 5, Sri Narada instruction on Srimad Bhagavatam for Vyasadeva Goswami. Here in the verse 27, Sri Narada Muni explained to Vyasadeva Goswami that, "O great sage, as soon as I got the taste of the personality of Godhead, my attention to hear of the Lord was unflinching, and as my taste developed, I could realize that it was only in my ignorance that I had accepted gross and subtitle coverings. For both the Lord and I are transcendental." So here it is mentioned, Tasma Tasmins Tadalabdha Rucher Mahamate Priya Srabhe Akhalita Matirmama Ya Aham एतासदसत् सर्वमयया प्रयमयि ब्रह्माणि कल्पितं परे. It means ignorance in the material existence is compared to the darkness, and in all Vedic literature, the personality of a Godhead is compared to the sun. Whenever there is light, there cannot be darkness. Hearing the of the Lord's pastime is itself transcendental association with the Lord, because there is no difference between the Lord and his transcendental pastime. To become associated with the supreme light is to dissipate all ignorance. By ignorance only, the conditioned soul wrongly thinks that both he and the Lords are product of a material nature. But in the fact, the personality of a Godhead and the living being are transcendental, and they have nothing to do with the material nature. By ignorance, when ignorance is removed and it is perfectly realized that there is nothing existing without the supreme personality of a Godhead, then nescience is removed. Since the gross and subtitle bodies are a emanation from the personality of a Godhead, the knowledge of light permits one to engage both of them in the service of the Lord. The gross body should be engaged in acts of rendering service to the Lord, as in bringing water, cleaning the temple, or making obeisance, etc. The path of Archana, or worshipping the Lord in the temple, involves engaging one's gross body in the service of the Lord. Similarly, the subtitle mind should be engaged in hearing the transcendental pastime of the Supreme Personality of Godhead, thinking about Him, them, chanting His name, etc. All such activities are transcendental. None of the gross or subtitle sense should otherwise be engaged. Such realization of the transcendental activities is made possible by many years of apprenticeship in the devotional service, but simply attraction of the love for the personality of a Godhead, as it was developed in Narada Muni by hearing, is highly effective. So here this verse, Sri Narada Muni clearly telling to Vyasadeva Goswami that by simply hearing the pastime of the Supreme Personality of a Godhead, you will be pure, you will be purified. That's why the most recommended um, work to achieve the Supreme Personality of a Godhead, or achieve the self realization, that is chanting Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Jai Jagannath, Jai Sri Krishna.